Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money. Hey, ready, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. And I'm running the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road.
From the heart of Charlotte, North Carolina, welcome football fans to Bank of America Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Off to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7, Falcons nothing. Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Now Penix off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Again he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look at the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Young. That's Cox. It's the Arizona rookie. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 11. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think he was...
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. This makes it up to the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 45, white. Set.
Young back to it after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
On 2nd and 10, Young escapes the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got a flash of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball. When you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ready?
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers, and if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Black, 95. Hut.
Rush coming for Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play. With the check down, here's Brooks. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much as training camp, not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Play action. Here's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the frame. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Another carry for Robinson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Penix on 3rd down. That one complete to Pitts. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st down, Falcons.
Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Play fake. Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Trevin Wallace has it.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard on the give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
6. Mega.
Shotgun snap down Young. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Carolina in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets it away from his end zone. Takes this one at the 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. The left side is caught by Pitts. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Falcons.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time. With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Koo after the field goal. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Koo able to put it through. And that's going to give them the lead.
You never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Black shot. Here we go. Hut.
Young working from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's hut.
Now it's Young. into the hands of Leggett. Into the red zone. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers jump in front now by 5. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. He already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, it means 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. He doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Oh, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Elliott straight ahead. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Penix here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. On 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Penix to the right side and reeled in by London. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Well, caught by his running back. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ultra.
Starting this 3rd quarter, it's Hubbard. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, go Fury.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
2nd and 13. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Down. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young gets everything he has under this throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. From the red zone now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming.
Set. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. first down. Here's Penix. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway, but he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Slot man motioned over. Third down, it's Penix. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And hey, at least
black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weed 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do